Hey, what's happening, beautiful gamers, and welcome to Minos, which is a very interesting roguelike where we actually have to build a labyrinth with our boy Minos to make sure that the adventurers are not able to conquer it. Such a different concept for a game that sounds absolutely incredible. Minos looking at us very menacing right there in the background makes it look even more fire. We went through the tutorial, we did a couple of things, and it looks very good. It looks very good. I want to showcase it to you guys, so let's jump straight into it and let's see what this one has in store for us. Here is where the game begins. It's a very simple mechanic. You have this perspective and you can move around, take a look at what's going on. As you guys can see, this labyrinth itself only has one entrance. This bloodthirsty adventurer wants to come and kill my boy. And here's where we're gonna start the build up. There is a lot of depth to it, of course. This is the first section. It's gonna get crazier and crazier. Right now we gotta set traps, and after setting traps we gotta make sure that we build the labyrinth in a way where we can actually trick the adventurer to follow the path that we want them to follow. If we block this path over here, it's gonna force them to move down, but as you guys can see, that's not gonna be good. But over here, that is the way to go. Look at that, this guy's just gonna be moving slowly. He's right there. Look at that. He has some confidence that nothing is gonna happen, and yes! He's dead. Just like that. And this is the whole concept of the game. Of course, we're gonna get into the deep stuff. We have more traps, we have more things to do. There's 3 adventurers now. And what's gonna happen when we run out of traps? We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, you can actually read and learn what each trap does. This one lures an enemy into a dead end and deals moderate damage. It could be kind of interesting. You have to figure out where to put them. A couple of characters could actually fall for that trap, if I have to be honest. You gotta be a little bit careful with how you set it up, of course. One mistake could mean that, well, your characters or they ignore the path, but I think this one will be good because if you guys see, the music kind of like follows, I think that's gonna be fine. And then let's just set up this trap in here. Right now everything looks ugly, but I think once we are done with it, we'll be okay. Now my boy Minos, you can actually move him. I think I want him in a little bit of a corner, you know, like something around these lines, but then we want to put him in here just in case somebody comes and tries to kill me. You cannot block the whole labyrinth because you're gonna mess around with it, and if I super block it, then the game won't let you proceed. So whether you like it or not, you have to allow for progress. Wait, didn't I put the trap? Hello there. There it is. Let's see what happens now. They come in here. One of them falls for the trap. Oh baby, here he goes, here it goes. Ayoo. The second one, oh, he didn't really make it. He's kind of getting nervous about it. He knows what's happening, and goodbye. Just imagine losing your legs because an arrow pierced through your chest. That sounds disgusting. Let's move on. Here is the section that I like a lot about the game. It seems like it's very deep. You can select different floors and you'll see like how many adventurers you're gonna have to battle. Some of them are big sizes, some of them are average. There are some like special modifiers. These are things that you find in the map. We're gonna be following that path, so I get the opportunity to show it to you guys. You have a workshop, kind of like meta progression, but I think this is per run. I think that this doesn't matter how many runs you do. If you lose, you have to start from 0. I could be wrong. And a couple of things very well separated to make sure that, well, you can build more stuff. New traps, you're gonna have to spend some cash for it. That's gonna be okay. We'll read about them later on. And then there's challenges that we haven't been able to get to just yet. We're not gonna be buying anything right now. Let's go to the first big size one. I think that this could be good. Evaders, they suck. We'll talk about them later. Here we go. New enemy, Archer. They attack from distance. Yeah, they suck. Walls can never be removed. Wait, oh boy, right, so in this stage, we are learning that there are some walls that, well, you won't be able to break. You can check it by trying to like hammer them. Some of them, as you see, you can just click on them and it's goodbye, but some of them, no matter what you do, you cannot do anything about it. Alright, we are going to be looking for our next contestants. An archer and 2 guys. There is something to be considered right here. if you are analyzing each character, the archer right there in the bottom right corner, it says attacks from distance but 75% chance to resist fire. Very, very difficult. You don't want to deal with them so easily. Traps. One of our traps do fire damage. 0.5 seconds. 15-second duration. That's pretty much what? 7 damage, 7.5? That's kind of good. But you gotta like figure out how to tackle them better. So this is my strategy. Let's put a trap in here. This guy's gonna walk in, get shot in the face. Yes, that's beautiful. Then we can remove this trap. I think that's line of sight. Yes, we can set the fire. So the second guy has to walk around and get burned. And then the last one is a lure. It's a lure. Okay, we can put this in here. Let's open this up. Now the path is gonna follow that line, and there it is. Perfect. That should be more than enough. Minos, my boy, you are the last line of defense, so you're gonna stand in there like a king, like a champ. Wait for them to come. Let's see if the strategy works. First shot. Oh! Excellent. Look at that. Look at that. He's burning every second. Every second. Come on. Come on. Die, 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 die. Yes. Bye. That was awesome. Now my boy Minos, go get the scroll. Because we need the lore. That's for you guys to read. You guys can just pause it. Alright, so look at this. Things are gonna get wild. Let the blood begin. It allows you to get new traps. I cannot see the type of characters, but the fire traps I am not a fan of. I like the looting trap and I like the ballista. I'm gonna go for a ballista. Perfect. So there is 4 different enemies. One of them is gonna come this way. I don't like that too much. As you guys can see, all of this is all about strategy. Set up that trap in there. It's gonna shoot at the guy that comes this way. One of these guys is not gonna have a good time because there is 2 archers in here. One of them is gonna die. Okay, here's where you have to be careful. The first guy has to take the damage first, so this one has to go. Because there's no point. The archer, if the archer goes through fire, they would not take damage. So gotta think about it. Gotta think about it. Don't like it too much, but you have to think about it. This loot guy. Goodbye. We're gonna be setting up. I cannot set that one. Okay. 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 Put this trap in here. Yes. Okay. If I do this, they're gonna try to walk this way. I don't like it. But now if they try to walk this way, it's fine. I can block this off and I can allow them to walk over here. Perfect. Trying to get all the way here, that's not a problem. This guy over here will walk, he will die. Okay. Okay. Oh, we have the loot, so we can lure somebody into this trap. I think that the music is not... Okay, there it is. Perfect. So you see the music, one of them is gonna come this way, the other one is just gonna die. I think this should be enough. Then my boy Minos is just gonna menacingly enough hide behind this wall. This should be good enough. One of them should come this way, get burned, and let's go. Okay. First shot. No, perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh boy, here it goes, here it goes. Excellent. Dead. I can take it. You cannot take anything, boy. You can move Minos around, but there are actual bonuses to not taking damage, so keep that in mind. Little rats, they make the dungeon feel a little bit cozier. Bye. There it is. Very simple, but it starts getting deep and it starts getting complicated, so keep that in mind. We can take a look at our boy in here. He's fast, does damage, has health, but then we gotta figure out how to improve him. First guy only gonna come this way. We want him to avoid this trap. So let's start by removing this. Fire is not gonna do anything. No, we gotta remove this. Gotta put the trap on the behind. So kill this guy. No, Minos, go back. Listen, buddy, we don't need you. I would love to see Minos fight, okay? But it's just not gonna make the cut. Nobody over here. Ooh, there's one archer over here. Where is our other trap? Didn't we have one in here? There's 1, 2 here. Actually. No, go back. Minos! Stupid ass Minos. Alright, this guy is gonna try to move. We can set this trap over here. That way when this guy tries to make his way, there's no problems. I wanna build a wall. Wanna force this guy to go that path, through that path, but if I destroy this one and block this one, it's gonna force him to go around. I think that's okay. Close it over here so that way you can force a merger right there, no problems. These two guys, one of them is gonna come and is gonna die, but the other one is problematic. So I need to make a path. I block this twice. Yeah. Oh wait, I can put another loot. One of them is gonna, hold on. Perfect, that's the one that you're looking for. You want the first one to be summoned over here. I think that way it's gonna be called and she's gonna die. And then the next one, if they ignore the path, they're gonna touch this trap, they're gonna get burned. This guy over here is gonna die to this trap over here. And the guy at the bottom will die coming in because, I mean... Bye. He sucks. Alright, first one. Yeah, that's fine, buddy, that's fine. You have a good day, bye. That's beautiful. Now you, my friend. You are the one that has an oversized bow in there that I don't like. I'm gonna be following you closely. Closely. Very closely. Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful. Don't forget, things become more complicated because you gotta be moving things around. If this guy comes in, he dies right away, but then this guy exists. So that's not cool. This guy can fall for the trap, but he has 4 health, so that's not too smart. Oh my god, things became complicated. Bring the blood! Another ballista? Sure. I wouldn't be opposed to it. They also gotta read what each one does. Deals damage over time to an enemy. This device is activated by stepping on it. There are some things that are a little bit more complicated to use. Alright. First archer. I can put the trap in there. First archer will die. He can die. This archer over here can get lured. No, that's not nice. Okay. I want this trap, but this trap is not gonna do anything. Sure. 2 traps right there. First guy dies. Second guy dies. No problems. This guy over here, he's gonna try to follow the path of Minos, but he's gonna die to this trap if I'm not mistaken, so that's okay too. And then we have an archer in here that we don't like, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to destroy this. Because I want that archer to die. Yes, that archer dies over there. This guy, I want him to fall for this trap. I think he's gonna fall, yeah? Yeah, the music, you can feel the music, yeah. So he's gonna fall for the first trap. Then this guy over here is gonna die to this one. Then we wanna put the fire in here. And the way that I want this to work is I want them... I'm gonna remove this. Did I change everything? Okay, so he's gonna try to walk straight. That's okay, because he's gonna fall for the trap. Okay. This guy is gonna walk in here. I can block this. He's gonna try to follow the path forth. Okay, he's gonna go around. They're gonna do a merger. He's gonna try to wait. I don't really care about this area too much. I can remove this. Yeah, see, even if he's following this path, that's fine, because he's gonna die to this trap. I can make it so this is blocked off. And then they're gonna have to follow the whole thing. And then I can block this. Beautiful. This way, I think this way we catch them all. This guy falls for this trap, dies to the ballista, gets burned, dies to the ballista, dies to the ballista. Minos! Minos? Get your ass in there. Get your ass in there. You're the last line of defense, okay? Let's go. First guy down. Down, double tap. Goodbye, that's beautiful. What are you gonna do, son? Minos follows you. Minos is walking very close to you, praying that you don't make it. Yes! That was excellent. That was a run. That was nice. That was nice. Look at that. We can now gain an artifact reward. Repair has no gold cost, more bonus movements, or when an enemy dies on a tile with rats, gain more gold. Ooh. That's gonna be a little more specific, but I'll take it. Those bonuses sounds good. We can make better weapons if we want to. What is this? This device is activated by stepping on it. Activating this trap requires Asterion to interact with it. That means that Asterion has to kind of like hide on the side and boom, press it or something. Okay. Whereas I wouldn't mind a little bit more damage on the spike traps. Ooh, these guys are good. The backbiters, those are nice. Buzzas. Ooh, playing with automatical doors. These ones are good because it allows you to like play around with how many enemies you want to deal with. More damage, yes. Give me this. We don't have more levels, so we cannot do anything with it. And what is my experience? Only 300. Nothing that we can do. An automatic door might not be bad. I think we're okay with what we have. I can reroll if we want to. That's okay. Ooh. Okay. Then we gotta select the next one. I wonder what type of bosses you encounter, because you see the depth of the labyrinth. That means that even if you win, you lose. So that kind of sucks. This one, oh shit. Fighters, those are strong. You gotta pay attention to like what are you dealing with. Like these guys, they have 6 health. So you might want to like burn them or something like that. You want to be very, very, very careful with what you do. So planning your strategy before selecting where you're gonna go might matter a lot. The evaders are very dangerous because they passes devices without triggering them, but how does that work? Like, is it just one or is it like a chance or what's going on? I am not sure. There's a new mechanic, that's the energy mechanic. Our Taurus can actually break things, but he only has 5 per turn. Kinda like nasty. Only 2 entrances, that makes life a little bit easier. You can make some sort of like very, very, very crazy, kind of like go around and across and have to like go this way because you gotta think about the future, yeah? And it's kind of like better probably if they go this way. And then they have to meet in here. And then they have to go this path. Okay, I like that. I'm liking that. Okay, first guy, he has to fall for the trap. That's not a problem. We can go ahead, go into the top item. And where is my pressure plates? Fuck! Okay, that's okay, because the first one will die to fire. That makes me happy. Let's build a wall in here. Destroy you, and then destroy you. Minos! Smash! Minos kind of like big boy, yeah? Alright, so they follow this path, but this path is not enough. Okay, this might be bad. That's my last energy. That's my last energy. Think about it, think about it. You want them to go... I could have made them go this way and then go like around, like destroy this, but that just didn't happen. I can set this trap over here. The problem with that trap is that this ballista only deals 5 damage and this guy protects 6, so he has to be burned. Okay, there is a shop. We can buy things. We don't have the cash. Activates when linked to something. Oh, there's another entrance in here. I didn't see it. Shit. Okay. I can break this, but that wouldn't do anything. The only problem that I'm having is that right now I have to deal with whatever path it's created in here. I think I already messed it up. I cannot reset, can I? I cannot. Okay, so it seems like Minos is gonna have to fight. First character will get burned. That's okay. Okay, okay. I can block... Not that. I can block this, make them walk this path. Do this. That way they can follow this path. My only issue is that he needs to walk enough so that he doesn't... You guys get it, yeah? He needs to walk enough, so I didn't think this through too well. I can make some of them fall for a trap. That's okay. Once the first guy is burned, I think he'll fall for it. So I can make this one go in here. Somebody's gonna fall for it and die. I think maybe, just thinking about it, the ballista is not gonna affect the first guy. He might, and if that's the case, that would be dumb, but we'll see. And if ever, the first guy is just gonna die, and then I can think about the rest, and Minos can just go ahead and battle to the death, yeah? So let's see how things go right now, and let's see if we're lucky. Let's see how they behave. He gets burned. Beautiful. He skipped the trap, okay, so I think now he will fall, but this thing is gonna kill him. Yep, that's it. That's okay. He falls for the trap, and unfortunately this one is gonna have to enter into a battle of life and death against Minos. But Minos is just too strong. Didn't take damage, that's good, but that wasn't so clean. I wasn't expecting for that to work this way. Alright, so we have this thing. 2 traps. I don't like the position of that thing in there. We already understood some of the mistakes that we made. There is a warrior in there. He's the one that has to get burned. Okay, let's remove all the traps. There's not enough blood. That's okay. That's okay. Think. They walk, go over here, fall for the... No. Okay. Hold on. This is one of the things that I'm gonna be honest, like this could be make it or break it for a lot, right? Because you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it because you have to think too much. So these guys over here, they're not a problem. I can break this and they're gonna follow the easiest path, which is gonna be over here. They're gonna try to meet together. No, Minos, go back, buddy. But then if I block this in here, they're gonna have to go up. That means that the first guy can get burned. He will get burned over there. This guy over here is gonna fall for the first trap, no problems. Minos is gonna have to fight somebody. Sure. Let's see. Break this. Cannot put her in there? Seriously? Why? Oh, can she only be put in there? Okay, so I have to like craft something to be able to make it work. So I could make something like this. She will fall in here. What's gonna happen is that the music is gonna trigger one of these guys to come this way. So they're both gonna die, one of them is gonna die. My boy Minos can wait in here. And then whenever the guy passes by, he dies. The one that is burning, on the other hand, I don't really like him. I would love for this to block. Perfect, so this way, I think one of them is gonna fall for the trap first. Who knows? We'll see. Let's go. I think this is fine. I would love to destroy other things. Let's take advantage of our turns right here. Just for the extra cash. And then I need to make some space over here. Perfect. And then Minos, wait for your opportunity. I guess you can wait in there. Let's go. Perfect, he got learned. This one is gonna get burned. Boom in the face. Beautiful. Look at the blood. Look at the blood. Let's go. He dies to the trap. Fantastic. Now my boy Minos. Wait for the... Oh, can I? Can you reload? Can you rearm it? He's so dead. Yep. I guess sometimes it's about how you do things. Maze leveled up. This is an evader. Another evader. A bunch of evaders. That's kind of nasty. Okay. Fire traps. Yeah, those are good. Those are good. No, the luminous trap. That's the one that you want. First guy. No, you want... The evader is not gonna fall for this. Yeah? I think the evader will fall for this though. Do you dodge ballistas? No, he doesn't trigger ballistas. Okay, okay, okay. So, just to try it out. First guy, boom, in the face. Not a question asked right there. Second guy, we don't want that to work like that. Go on, Minos. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the ones that matters. These two are dead. One of them is gonna fall for the trap. This guy over here, I don't want him to go in this way because he's not gonna fall for it. So I can break this. I can put this one in here though. The problem is that this guy is gonna fall for it and I don't like it because I want this guy to go for the fire. Yeah, Minos. Okay, that works. I kind of like broke something. Yes. So this guy is gonna follow this path. That's okay. I can make him wait. These guys are gonna be okay. I do not know how that works, but I'm gonna pay enough attention. Born over here. No, cannot put any traps in here. That's weird. Shit. Oh, what do you say? Lures an enemy into a dead end. So there's no dead ends in here. That's why. But I can break this. And that should be enough. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So I'm concerned about those two guys. So what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna have to wait in here. I have a little bit of energy I wouldn't mind taking. That's nice. We can sell more traps. Although I think this is enough. He's gonna wait in there. I think that one of them is gonna die to the trap and the other one is gonna die to the other thing. So I think we're fine. Let's go. Let's go. He falls for it. Lured into the trap. He's gonna burn to death and he's gonna fall for the trap. That was perfect. That was beautiful. That was fantastic. Dude, that was awesome. I'm sorry. I'm very proud of that. I think that we did a fantastic killing job over there. More health is not bad, more speed could be good. Economy. Start each level with more gold. I probably should get that. Spend 1 energy to gain 5 mace experience. Ooh. Rearm a device takes 8 seconds. That could be very good actually. Yep, I wouldn't be opposed to doing that. The next line that we're gonna be following doesn't have any evaders, so I don't have to worry about loots that much. It has a bunch of these guys, so we need fire. Okay. No, can I reroll? Do I want to reroll though? Hidden passage. I don't mind the forge, but I guess a hidden passage might be okay. But I want the bazaar. I'll let's go for another run. This one is probably gonna be holy shit. There's just way too many. Oh my god. Like look at the difficulty spike. Boom. Crazy. Alright, time to use our brains a little bit more. Seems like we have only one path over here. All of them are actually 6 health, that's not cool. And we cannot battle soldiers, that's a problem with them, soldiers are very strong. I don't have anything to buy in here. Okay. What was that sound? Dude, that's freaking weird. That was very strange. Alright, that was very weird. If I want them to go, I could make them go straight, go here, burn, go up. Because you need them to like go around the labyrinth. You have to block them. I can block this. It's gonna force them to go this way. Okay. So block that door. There's only one path. Perfect. Minos. Okay, so far it's a long path that they're gonna have to follow. The first guy, if I put the fire trap in here, he's dead, no matter what. I need to separate them to be able to fight them, if I have to be honest. Okay, so we set this trap in here. And we need the loot to lure somebody. So the first guy gets burned, the second guy gets lured, the third guy gets punched. And then my Minos is gonna have to fight yes or yes. He doesn't have a choice because there's 4 of them and they have way too much health. Do the spike traps? Yeah, we don't have spike traps. Oh, that's kind of nasty. This is a very, very rough beginning. Then we can just wait in here and battle them. Look at how the things change in there. Look at the background. That's what's happening. Oh my god, there's multiple labyrinths happening at the same time. Okay, we have more energy. We probably need to invest that. There is a reason why I'm doing this, is because this way the enemies can come this way. You can block that, it's gonna kind of make them follow that path. I don't really mind that too much, but I want them to follow this path over here. You can block this, they're gonna have to go around, taka 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 ta. Then you want them to go this way, yeah, because you want them to like follow this path over here, yeah? So you block this. Look at everything that they have to walk just to be able to make it. You're gonna block this, you're gonna have to follow this around. You wanna block this twice, so it follows this path over here, fall for the trap, right? Destroy this. And then look at everything that they have to like survive in order for them to be able to like get to me. Okay, perfect. Of course, once they come from the other side, that's when things are gonna get nasty. But that's still okay, because we can make them follow something different. I think Minos is gonna be fine. Let's see. We can actually speed it up a little bit. Alright. What's up with this saw music just happening in the background? Okay, first guy is getting burned. I do not know if that's enough. Please tell me that the second one is the one that gets lured. Shit. So, okay, so this is not enough over here. That was a terrible idea. Oh, he gets lured. Oh, the one in the back. Okay, that's okay. I think we're fucked, but we'll try. Goodbye. Okay, perfect. First guy is dead. That's okay. We're gonna be taking the damage, yes or yes. I cannot craft anything. Okay, so Minos is gonna have to battle. Ugh, that was a lot of damage that I took right there. It wasn't a perfect fight, but I think it was a fight. Dude! Okay. I'm not happy about this. They have little health, so I'm not concerned about them. Yeah, because look at this. This guy is a sword guy, right? So the trap in here is gonna be a burning trap. Perfect. Then Minos, how much health does he have? Okay, he's fine. These guys, one of them is gonna walk. You want the first trap to hit him in the face. He's gonna kill him. Second one, no, actually, that trap over there looks very ugly. Hit him in the face. Second one falls for this trap. The first guy gets burnt over here. You don't want to battle that guy. So that means that you want your boy Minos to wait around this area. Because the next one is an archer. He will get one-shotted by Minos. And then the next guy. Okay, okay. I can make a shifty passage. A set of wall that moves back and forth between 3 enemies. Kills the third one. This could be very good. So I'm gonna buy it. Perfect. It says that it moves back and forth between 3 enemies. So that means... Oh, so what happens if I put it here? Rotate? Oh, so I can put you here? So 1, 2, black. Oh! Okay, I'm confident about this. And then the guy dies in here, and then Minos takes care of the last one. Sure. He has experience right now, so let's break things. Yeah, I'm not gonna be wasting my time. Yes. Just leave the trap in there. And because we're awesome. Because we're awesome, let's begin the hunt. Let's see how this one works. 1. Oh, that sucks for him. Alright, alright. Guy over here, burned to a crisp. Oh, yeah. Yes. Next guy, he's gonna fall for the ballista over here. Look at Minos just mighty there waiting. Let's go. Oh, there's more lore. Let's go. Guys? Guys? Oh, he has way too much health though. Alright. Speed it up. Goodbye. Okay, listen buddy. Let's get going so Minos can wait over here. A little bit of lore for you guys to read. Have a bad day, man. Oh, we defeat the wave, let's go. But now the mace can level up. That's fantastic. I can do it. Bring the blood. Yes. That doesn't mean that we're gonna be fine. Okay, I think based on anything, these spike traps are gonna be needed. They do good damage. Fire is fine, but spike. Spike. Okay. Regular enemy. Okay. Oh, okay. Easy. So they don't have much health. This one is gonna come this way. Shot in the face. Second one, it's gonna get lured. Okay. This guy over here, I don't really care much for the fire. Okay. I'm just being a straight asshole right now. Oh, this guy, yeah, this trap over here is not gonna work. But I can remove it, yeah? And look at this. This trap over here, it could be nasty for these guys over here. Because you can set that specific trap right here. And then one of them is gonna die. Like this archer is gonna die to that trap. And then the next, like these guys are gonna pass. One is gonna die, second is gonna die, the archer is gonna die to this trap. Then the fourth archer, because I'm an asshole, is gonna come this way. Yeah? Yeah? We're gonna block this path. We're gonna block this path. And this guy's just gonna burn. And Minos, because he is fantastic and he's not afraid of life, he's just gonna wait there. Hey, we lose, we lose. I think my strategy is flawless. Distracted? Okay. Whoa, they walk fast. You have to consider that. I see. First guy burning. Let's go. That one is down. They can move fast, but they cannot overcome the leader. Gotcha. Bye. Second one. 1, 2. Oh! Oh, he can actually break those things. Ah, interesting. Okay, that sucks, but I think we win, but that's okay. Okay, that sucks big time, because I think now that this is broken, you cannot reuse the trap. 14 gold to be able to okay, that's not bad. Strategy, 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 and bye. That was beautiful. Level 2. In every preparation, first aid has no cost. Almace experience gain is converted to gold. Damage from enemy projectiles is reduced. Actually, this is good. Okay, we have 2 more levels and then we're good to go. That's actually fantastic. We have level 2, more damage, could be okay. More speed, we don't care. Thinker, spend 1 energy for more. Sacrifice health for energy. The Seesaw is okay, but I like the Buzzsaw, because it's effective against the shield guys. This device is activated when being stepped on. I like this. What about the deadly trap? This trap turns into rubble if it can kill the target enemy. Ooh. 5 damage I don't like. I'm gonna go for this. What is this? Trojan Minotaur. It's a prototype. This device is always available in the shop if unlocked. Advanced luring trap. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna go for that because it sounds cool. For some reason I got kicked out because I pressed the main menu. That's my bad. And now we gotta go for this. Oh, we can equip devices. Okay, so this is where the strategy begins. Here's the thing. They have a lot of these shield boys. I like the luring because of the evaders. I'm gonna get 1 trap. Fire is fine, but we don't need it. There's not enough. I'll take this, and I'll take this. I think this combo is fine. For now. Yeah, because burning is weak against the other one. I'm not sure if I like it. I like this. The blade continuously deals damage to enemies who touch it. I am not sure how this works. Let's play with whatever we have in there. Limited artifacts. Do we have any? Oh. Oh no, there's no. Okay. Let's go. New mechanic. Valuable diggables. Require more energy to dig, but we have resources from it. Okay. Active enemy entrants are chosen randomly. Might result in higher concentration of enemies. Yeah, I mean, I understand that. 1 guy in here, 1 guy in here. Okay, this is not a bad way. These ones probably have cash. New items at the shop. Not so good because we don't have anything. Trojan Minotaur could be good. I know that from here I wouldn't mind the boulder, but this is kind of expensive. Okay. From the get-go, this guy, I think he only has 4 health. Yeah, he's gonna die to the loot, so I don't have to do any rebuilding over there. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Okay, breaking those is useful. I can make the first guy fall for it. Second guy fall for it. Block those entrances. They're gonna have to come over here. And then Minos can wait in here. Then when the third guy comes in, he's dead. That's not bad. That's a lot of cash. I have a strategy where I want them to walk this way. That's why I'm not following it, because I want them to like walk this way. That way they can just have to follow this path. If ever, I can make them fall for these traps. But we'll see. This should be good enough. I think at this point they're not going to be able to stop me. Let's go. Fall for the trap, please. Goodbye, bye. Let's go. Oh. Are you nervous, son? Are you nervous, son? Hello, mother freaking. Beautiful beginning. No damage. Okay, everything got rearmed. That's fantastic. Bring the blood. I can see everybody coming this way, which I don't really like. Busa, I didn't see what type of enemies there were. Oh shit, I messed up. Can I just back? Okay, I took that one, why not? Okay, okay, that's gonna be nasty. Let's get a little bit of lore so you guys can read what I think, because this is gonna be very, 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 very nasty. Let's remove you. And now, first guy is a shield boy. Wait, where is the trap? Okay, here. This path is not so good. I could break it in here so they have to follow. I need to think about my strategy, because I can make them go around and then step on this at the end. If they block it in here, I can make them walk, break this and walk this. Okay, that's not bad. So we can set this trap in here. The first one dies. We want the evader to fall for the lure, right? This one is gonna be troublesome, because no matter what, we're gonna have to fight one of them. We want this guy to die. So, first one dies, yes. Second guy. Ooh, let me break this. Wait, hold on. Yeah, let me break that. Okay, perfect. Second guy, we want him to go for the lure. That's fine. Okay, so with this dynamic, the first one dies to the spikes, second one dies to the lure, third one dies to the, well, second one actually dies to the trap, and third one dies to the lure. Then this guy over here is gonna keep walking. If I block it in here, I can make him walk this way. Oh, but that's not gonna be nice. There's a trap in here that I can go for. Okay, perfect. So then you can set this one in there. I do not know how does that work, okay? But I think that with this move, we can block this. Forces them to start walking this way. First trap, lure, second trap. The third trap, we want to trigger it. They're going to follow the trap. They're going to step on it. Then they're going to come this way. But I do not know how that behaves. So I do not know how to feel about it. I need my boy to wait in here. Let's destroy that for the gold. Do we have anything that we can buy? 120, yes. Okay. What is this? Holding trap. Damages and immobilizes enemies. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. The last one is a bowman. I could destroy one of them with the trap. Boom, boom. Okay. Hear me out. First one dies to the trap. This guy, he needs to die to something weird. Okay. I do not know how that works, so we're gonna have to try it out. If it works the way that I think it works, it's nice. Then the third one is gonna die right here. Yeah, to that trap. Then we can buy a holding strike. That's just a normal one. It could be the boulder. Hey, it's effective against this guy. A boulder that rolls in a straight line. When it reaches a wall, it can turn a limited number of times. Okay, I'm not sure if I like that for now. I'll buy it because it sounds fun. I wanna see how it works. I think that maybe what we can do is remove this, just because we can try the boulder. Let it like rock and roll. Let this thing work. See that? Wait. It rolls in a straight line. It can turn a limited number of times. If it can turn both ways, it always turns left. Oh, okay. I think it's just gonna move and do things. Anyways, we'll see what's up. This should be enough to kill this guy, and then this guy comes into play. Okay, so that should die, I think, because this one is effective against them, yeah? Kill limit has only 2. Then we have the archer boy, the other boy. I think he will die with this. And then we have a loot or a lure that we can actually shed somewhere. If I keep following the path, oh my god, I'm thinking way too much, man, way too much. Break this, build one. Cannot set a trap in there, but I think I can build one in here, and I can set a trap in here. And now Minos, you're waiting here. Let's go. I could die, that's okay. Let's see how it works. Dead, beautiful, I understand. Okay, so they dodge some traps. I do not know how does that work, but we'll see. Okay, look at that, look at that. This is a boulder. I want to see if it kills the two at the back. Oh wait, that was dumb. Ouch. Jesus. Anyways, they both died, that's okay. But I didn't really like the boulder. Bye. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I didn't mind this. I understand how it works now. The boulder, on the other hand. Ah, I see. The best way to use that one. These two are trap guys. You don't really mind any of them. Okay. Okay. There's one more guy over here. There's an archer over here. Okay. Okay. I think the lure person can go in here. One of them is just gonna die to it. The other one will die to this. That's okay. This is the trap boy, that's okay. This person, I think we can make him walk around this area. Fall for this. Yeah, that's fine. They can, no, I don't actually like that. Yeah, because if I make them follow this path over here, it will take more damage. Right, so this guy will walk and he will die to that trap. Now the boulder is kind of nasty, but the boulder is better if you have like a pressure plate. I need to kill that guy. See, this is what I was talking about. This is the pressure plate. I'm gonna buy one. Just because I want to test it, the way that you should make this work is that you put this boulder like over here, yeah? And then you put a pressure plate, and then you step on the pressure plate and the boulder rolls and deals damage. I need to damage this guy. How am I gonna do that? Okay, follows the path, he dies, and then this guy over here, honestly speaking, you can eat my chunk. We can put this in here, and I think that you put the pressure plate like here. And then some traps and devices don't activate automatically, they need to activate manually or through linking. You know, this could be cool, actually. I think that it can be activated by myself, so I think I can put this in here and I can link it in here. I don't know if that's gonna work. Could be fun. Do I have to like put it somewhere in here? Just checking. Kinda weird, huh? Like you cannot really. You cannot really like make them work like that. I have no idea. Let me do something. I'll put this in here. I'll try to link them. I think that should be a-okay. And let's start. Device left to link. See, there's a device left to link. How am I supposed to link you? I cannot. Okay, I couldn't figure out how to link devices. That's a little bit weird. Because I could step on it, right? Yeah, let's see. This one works. It's evaded. That's fine. That's not what I wanted to do. But everybody should fall for their traps, huh? I took damage. Goodbye. That was nasty. Bye. I really wanted to like put some thought into it and do the thingy, but it just didn't work. It just didn't work. I'm a little bit sad about the plated devices, if I have to be honest, because I thought it were gonna be cooler, but it just doesn't work the way that I wanted to. Buzzsaw could be great. Buzzsaw is actually fantastic, especially put in different places. So I'll get another Buzzsaw. And what is this? Archer dies to the first trap. Easy, no problems. These two guys will actually fall to this trap. This guy is a fighter, but he will fall for this trap. No problems. There's these two people in here, which I don't really like. I can remove this. I think both of them are gonna die to that trap, and if not, then Minos can do their job, yeah? I could remove this. You could actually make it so they actually have to like walk this way. But I think this is gonna be enough. It would be awesome if I could figure out how to do this, like... Oh, is it like that? Is it linked? Nah, I hate it. It's stupid. I can't understand it. My brain doesn't brain. I am sorry. Game, I'm pretty sure you have the right ideas. It just doesn't work in my brain, man. I tried. We have money, so... It's not bad. Destroy this. That's good. We get all of those resources for later on. I think everybody's gonna die based on what I see. There's more traps that we can set. But honestly speaking, I do not know if I want to set them. Let's do something. He dies. They will fall for this trap. I can go ahead and I can make a lure. I can make somebody lure because that way the other one can die. Fall for myself so that way I can battle them in there, I guess. It could not be bad because they're gonna have to stay in there. One of these guys is gonna die to the spikes. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go. Look at this. One of them is dead at the bottom. God Lord. Goodbye. Yep, I told you guys that thing is disgusting. That Buzzsaw is just awesome. Bye. Oh. So, okay, you cannot spread them. You have to like keep them together. Okay, I understand. I hate the pressure plates. If you guys know how to make it work, do let me know in the comment section down below, because I do not know how to. More gold is good, yes. It's actually way too good. Increase the number of devices in the maze. Wait, did I buy it? I had the cash? Seriously? Okay, I mean, sure. That wasn't so good in my books, but that's fine. Aziza! But it needs to be activated by me. Deals damage to every third counter enemy. Okay. That's not bad. That's kind of like the meta progression, I think. And I think we bought everything. The only thing that we can do now is battle whatever is in here, which we haven't been explained. Conceals the path of his group. The frick? Okay, that's fine because we can figure it out. That's okay. If you use enough brain power, we should be okay. Disarms all devices, including those that do not normally have to be rearmed. What? So how do I know what am I good against? Will keep the Asterion busy and give the other enemies more time to strike. Ooh. I don't want... This one could be good. I want the Buzzsaw. I don't know if I want the lure. I think I want the spikes. Maybe the fire could be better. It doesn't do enough damage. We're probably gonna lose, but I'm gonna play like this. I think Buzzsaw would be needed. Yeah, tank enemies are gonna be nasty. Then thrower nest. Sure, we don't care about Asterion right now. Okay. Holy shit, everybody from that line? No way. Oh my god, that's nasty. So as of right now, we understand that these guys are not gonna be able, like, we're not gonna be able to see them. We need to set up a trap where they can walk through and a lot of them take a bunch of damage. We have 0 gold, which is weird, but I'll take it. Okay. 1 trap, 2 traps. Okay. A steady guard, we could actually die. Let's go on. This one could be okay here. If we make it like this is what's gonna happen. Okay, no, that's bad, that's bad. But if I make it, okay, so there's no way for me to, oh, I can block here, destroy this, this way the enemies, we actually have to walk this way and bam, 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 bam with the buzzsaw right here. Like the right here would be like ta 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 ta. And if you had a trap or something that can keep them busy, that would be best. But we don't have anything there. We don't have anything. Fuck this. Muncher sounds fun. So I think a lot of them are gonna die to it. After this, there's not much that we can do. If I have to guess, some of them might still be alive, but then let's just set up this trap over here. Yes. We're gonna be putting some walls in here. Then they have to like walk. Taka 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 ta. I can break this for the cash. That should have been the last thing that I do, by the way, but whatever. Okay, file for this trap. Build this trap. File in here. Touch this. Go for the spike. Rotate. Oh, I understand. Okay. So, I think this guy will keep me too busy. I think maybe the last one that you want, I don't have enough. But I think if I don't want them to kill me, I would do something like this. I would hide in here. And then the enemies will use the buzzsaw and they will praka 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 when I keep moving and pa 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 pa. Like we kind of like fighting here. Like this is like my last line of defense. Because you could make it in here and then they will have to like turn because there's gonna be a wall in there. Right? Like you could like break this. Then put it in here. And then they will fall for a bunch of traps, which is fine. Put the double trap in here because that way they can take, these two can take down this guy. And this is gonna try to keep me busy. Let's see how this works. I could die right now, first turn. But I think this is the strategy. I think you keep a Asterion like right there. And then everybody's gonna try to come this way. And the first guy is gonna die to the double trap. And then everybody else is just gonna have to battle me. And everybody's gonna be in front of the trap. So I think that that's the way to go. Let's see. So let's take a look at it. Nothing in there. Look at this. They could have walked the trap right there. That could have been a good call and kill a bunch of them. But I'm not sure. I do not know if this is gonna work correctly because I think they cannot walk. Who knows? First guy. Boom. First trap. That's fine. That's fine. See how they dodge it? So nasty. Okay, first guy goes down. That's perfectly okay. And now I think that this is... They might kill me. That's okay. But I don't think they can see me on this line. I think that they have to be in front of me. And I think they're gonna start dying. Let's look at that. Oh my god! Did I die? Yeah. Yep. That was... I'm trying to think of a better way. And I think that maybe the better way would have been to literally put the buzzsaw at first and then do the rest. But there were so many enemies that were like dodgers and things like that. I do not know if that was an option. Look at this. When a Asterion is defeated, the Labyrinth protects him from dying. You lose everything, but you keep experience points and levels. And then you start again. Okay, that's cool. Honestly speaking, that final one, I think it was very, very nasty. I'm trying to think of what would have been the way for me to win. Like what would have been the key for victory. And I think that it might have to do with something to trick on all of those guys that were kind of like dodging, because I think it was just too many of them. But hey, you can let me know that, because you guys usually think about these things better than I do. Anyways, don't forget to let me know in the comment section down below what were your thoughts about this game. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe. Much love to y'all, and I'll see you guys in the next one.